There's a common belief people repeat all the time, saying a man reaches his peak at 30, and after that point, everything slowly moves downhill. We hear that once certain years pass, the best is over and only decline remains. But if you truly look around, reality tells a different story. Many men do not shrink with age. They rise stronger, wiser, and more solid than before. Some men are not fading into the background at all. They are growing into something rare. Their presence becomes stronger, their confidence becomes deeper, and their value becomes clearer. It has little to do with trying to look younger. It has everything to do with learning who they are. They stop chasing attention and begin carrying a quiet strength that naturally gets noticed by others. This kind of attraction does not come from showing off money, cars, watches, or posting endless photos online. It is not built by pretending to be something flashy. It comes from a steady energy people can feel before words are even spoken. When such a man enters a room, the mood shifts. People sense confidence, calmness, and control that cannot be faked for long. So today, we are removing the shallow ideas that confuse many men. If you ever felt your best years were behind you, it is time to rethink that belief. Some of the strongest years of a man's life begin later, not earlier. What matters most is how he grows. Here are 3 clear signs you are not simply aging. You are becoming highly valuable. The first sign is what we can call selective presence. Younger men often feel pressure to prove themselves in every room they enter. They speak quickly, over-explain things, and try hard to be noticed. They believe being loud means being important. Many are always performing. They fear silence because silence feels empty to them, so they keep talking to fill space. But the older man who has grown in wisdom understands something powerful. He knows every moment does not need his voice. He does not rush to speak just to be heard. He chooses when to talk and when to stay quiet. That pause shows strength. It reveals control. He knows silence can say more than many careless words ever could. When he enters a room, he is not desperate to own the spotlight. He does not need all eyes on him to feel secure. He listens carefully. He watches people. He studies energy and motives. Because of that, when he finally speaks, people pay attention. His words feel measured and meaningful. He does not waste them. That creates natural respect. There is also a calmness around him that many people notice right away. While others react emotionally to every small problem, he stays centered. He does not panic fast. He does not lose himself in drama. In moments of pressure, he becomes steady instead of chaotic. That emotional balance is deeply attractive because stability is rare in a noisy world. Women respect it, friends trust it, coworkers admire it, people naturally move toward the man who does not break apart when life becomes difficult. If others often come to you for advice, support, or direction, that is not random. It means they sense maturity in you. They believe you can handle storms without becoming one yourself. That matters greatly. If your silence carries more weight than another person's shouting, you have already reached a valuable level of growth. Many people speak loudly because they have little substance behind their words. You no longer need that game. You are not trying too hard anymore. You are cool under pressure. You remain solid. That kind of calm presence is powerful. The second sign is having a polished edge. Society often expects older men to slowly give up on themselves. People assume they will stop caring about health, style, and discipline. Many accept that script without thinking, but when you refuse it, you instantly stand apart. You rise above the average because self-respect always becomes easy through consistent habits and effort. This does not mean chasing impossible standards or trying to look 20 years old again. It is not about becoming a fitness model online. It is about honoring yourself. A grown man understands his body is not a trash bin for neglect. It is the machine carrying his life. He treats it with care, purpose, and respect daily. The clothes you wear begin to matter in a smarter way. You stop buying random things and start choosing what truly fits your frame. Proper fit changes everything. It makes you look sharper, cleaner, and more intentional. You do not need expensive brands either. Good fit and neat presentation often beat flashy labels. Simplicity with purpose wins every time. Your grooming changes too. Messy habits lose their appeal. Instead of looking careless, you begin looking deliberate. Hair is maintained. Skin is cared for. Beard or shave both look intentional. You appear like a man who values standards. That sends a message before you ever speak. It says, discipline lives here. People notice that quickly and quietly. Then there is vitality. You move with direction. You walk with energy instead of dragging yourself around. Your posture improves. Your eyes look awake. Your handshake feels firm. These details seem small, but together they tell a larger story. They show that you still have life in you. A man full of life is naturally attractive anywhere. When you protect your health and keep standards high, you are showing more than appearance. You are showing consistency across time. Anyone can be motivated for a week. Few can stay disciplined for years. That long-term discipline becomes rare and valuable. It proves you know how to maintain excellence, not just start it. That quality draws respect deeply. The third sign, and maybe the strongest one, is living by purpose instead of approval. Nothing looks weaker than an older man still begging for acceptance, trying too hard to seem young or cool, only exposes insecurity. But the man who knows himself no longer plays those games. He stands firm in identity and direction. That is magnetic. At some point, growth changes your priorities. You stop asking others for permission to enjoy your own life. You stop shaping every move around outside opinions. Instead, you build a life that means something to you. Maybe it is business, family, craft, service, learning, or leadership. Whatever it is, it gives your days clear direction. You also develop interests that feed your spirit. Hobbies become more than time fillers. They become proof you are alive and curious. You challenge yourself, you improve skills, you stay engaged with life. That energy makes you interesting because purpose creates depth. People are drawn to depth far more than shallow entertainment. Depth lasts much longer. Your values become stronger too. You know what you stand for now, you know what you will accept and what you will walk away from. Boundaries become clear, standards become firm, that confidence changes how others treat you. When a man respects himself enough to hold standards, the world often responds with more respect in return. Something interesting happens when you stop chasing people. They begin noticing you more when you stop forcing attention. Attention often comes naturally. Why? Because neediness pushes people away while purpose pulls them in. When you focus on building a life you respect, you become like the sun. Others feel warmth and naturally move closer over time. Your attraction now comes from competence. You know how to solve problems. You know how to stay steady when things go wrong. You know how to lead when leadership is needed. You know how to build, repair, guide, and decide. These abilities matter far more than empty image. Real capability always outshines shallow performance. In the end, age is not decline for a wise man, it is refinement. It is the slow removal of ego, confusion, and wasted energy. What remains is substance. What remains is character. If you already see these signs growing inside you, keep moving forward. If not, begin today. Your prime is not a number.